Dixie, just take it easy. Take it easy.
I'm fine.
I just want you to give your head a minute to clear.
Look, it's probably my blood sugar, okay? I skipped breakfast. I just need a cookie or something.
I'll give you a lollipop after we run a blood test.
May the Pine Valley chapter of the Loyal Order of Friendly Raccoons come to order, please.
All hail the Grand High Exalted Mystic Ruler.
Yeah, I love you too.
Hey, Ralph, you mind if I smoke?
I don't care if you burn.
Okay,
Very
guys, what's on the docket?
Why don't you bring Trevor here up to speed?
Well, Opal just scored big against Palmer in court today. She now has full custody of Petey.
Who says there's no justice in the world?
Well, there's definitely something. You missed the two of them duking it out in here a minute ago.
Yeah, it looked very much to me like Opal had the old boy on the ropes.
Now it's our job to finish him off.
Laura's taking suggestions.
Well, the fact is, Palmer's already been wiped out on the home front.
But our bid to retire him from Cortland C is over.
Which is where you come in. Yeah. We've been sitting around adding up how many votes it was going to take to oust the old goat from the CEO's position. We know Dixie will back us with her shares.
For now, we need Erica to block the score coup.
Erica's in Brazil.
Yep. And you've got a proxy. How do you spell victory?
Ooh.
Well, Raccoons, if I can play devil's advocate for just a second here now. Palmer's lost his estate, half his assets, and his son. I mean, would it be the end of the world if he was allowed to keep his company?
Yes.
Well, that answers that question.
Look, we know Palmer will take whatever little power he has left to destroy Opal and my little brother. And as long as I'm alive, that's not going to happen.
All My Children, brought to you by Pedigree Food for Dogs, developed with vets, recommended by top breeders.
Jake, I don't need blood.
All right, now you can talk.
Thank you. I don't need a blood test.
Not everyone passes out in my arms in the ER.
I told you, I just skipped breakfast, that's all.
Dixie, you came to the hospital to see a doctor. I'm a doctor. Now let me check you over.
Jake, you're my brother-in-law.
Exactly. If something's wrong with you and you walk out of here, Tad will kill me.
Well, let's just leave Tad out of it, okay? Don't go telling tales out of school. Patient's entitled to some privacy.
You are a patient. We are making some progress. Dixie, what are you scared of?
I'm scared that I have my kidney trouble again. I'm scared that my heart is having problems. I'm scared of losing my life.
Let me call Tab.
No.
Oi,
Yeah,
you look like a male stripper.
What does the copy say?
Adrian Dawson, a.k.a. Adrian Sword, former government operative, discharged from service due to family scandal. This one-time chauffeur, I didn't know you could drive, has initiated a hostile takeover of Cortland Electronics. This is the same renegade who held current CEO Palmer Cortland hostage and left him to die in a mountain cabin. Although no longer licensed to kill, considered Mr. Sword extremely dangerous.
Well, the good news is you spelled your name right. Bad news is that earring is definitely not your friend.
I'm going to sue his butt.
You can't sue if it's true.
I should have popped him when I had a chance.
Well, there's something we can all agree on.
You know, it seems to me that Palmer fired the first salvo in this battle. All you have to do now is return fire.
It's brilliant. It's a good idea. Start your own negative PR.
Exactly.
Yeah, Palmer has enough skeletons in his closet to fill a graveyard.
Oh, wait a second. If you want to place an ad in a major tome like this, it's going to cost you a lot of bucks.
How much money you got in your war chest?
Can't say much.
No problem. I got a feeling Oak will be all too willing to dig deep. After all, Palmer's demise is such a worthy cause. Have there been any other incidents like this? The dizziness?
You know, off and on, every once in a while. Look, I didn't tell Tad yet because I didn't know anything, all right? And I can't tell him until I know what exactly is happening to me, okay?
All right, I can respect that, but I also respect my brother, your husband. You know, the part in the vows about in sickness and in health?
I know that, but we've only been married a few weeks. It's too soon. But you haven't had enough time, Jake. You know, he's so happy. You saw him this morning. I don't want to bring him down unless I absolutely have to, okay? Until I know exactly what's happening to me.
Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's some kind of low-grade virus that you just can't shake.
Yeah, right, and maybe it's something more serious.
Well, all the more reason I think Tad should know, so he can be here to support you.
No. Look, I'm already going out of my mind about this. I don't need to put your brother through that agony.
I don't think he should be kept in the dark.
I was just sure that this would pass.
Just like it did in New York.
Jake, I know that you love Tad. He is your brother. But Tad is my whole life. Junior and Jamie and Tad, they are my whole world. And I don't want to worry my boys unless I know that there is something really wrong with me.
Well, when are your dizzy spells?
They sort of come and go. You know me, Jake. I'm not the swooning type. I was watching a videotape of my own open heart surgery and eating popcorn. Tad was the one that was under the sofa.
Have you had any heart palpitations?
No.
What about your urine? Is there anything unusual about it? Is it cloudy or dark?
No.
All right. Well, Dixie, I don't think anything's wrong with your kidney or your heart. You might have some kind of virus that's causing an inner ear infection. That would account for your dizziness, your vertigo, your nausea.
How can we make sure?
Well, I want to run a blood test. And I want to check out your ears and do an EKG.
Can you get the results of the test today?
I'll run them through as quickly as I can. We need to find out what this thing is. And when we do, we're going to call Tad.
Cut. What the hell is this? No wonder Opal didn't answer the door.
Oh, boys, looks like we're missing a party.
Honey, is that you?
Well, Miss Kiefer, this seems to be a part of you I've never seen before.
Oh, I think you've seen all the parts that count.
Yeah, no, I'm starting to think you're living some secret life or something.
I just want to keep you on your toes.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that right? You.
So, come on. Spill, what do you think of the new place?
Well, it's you, Mama. It's really just exactly you.
I'm going to take that as high praise. But what are you boys doing here anyway?
Brainstorming anti-Palmer strategies, but that can wait till later.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah, you do. Actually, I think what these cucumbers need is just a little bit of dip.
Hey, Mr. 60s man, you always said you wanted to go back to the earth.
Petey, no, would you stop playing with the mud pack? Oh, honestly. Here, honey. This just would be the time that Flossie decides to go visit her sister in Tucson.
Need a babysitter, Mama? No problem. Hang on just a tick.
All I need is you.
Martin residence.
Hi, Beck. It's Tad.
Hey, if you're looking for Dixie, she's not here.
No, honey, actually, I'm looking for you. Are you available to babysit on no notice?
Sure, I guess.
Terrific, because Mama's house is a disaster.
Oh, come on, give
No,
me
get away from me. Get away from me.
basket.
Get away from me. Turns out that Petey's in desperate need of adult supervision. We haven't got any adults with us, so can you come right over?
No problem. I'll be right over.
Terrific. You know where Cortland Manor is, right?
No, Glamorama.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Glamorama. It's 25 White Oak Drive.
Yes, I'll be right over.
Okay, thank you.
That was Tad. Opal needs someone to watch her son.
Well, I guess Petey is really the only fly in the beauty treatment ointment, huh?
Well, how long is Flossie going to be gone?
Oh, heck, how do I know? Her sister's having a planter's wart removed from the bottom of her foot, and she could be weeks before she's up and around.
What about daycare?
Daycare, I can't trust. I can't trust in that, you know? Palmer could come by and swoop him out of there behind my back.
Hey, honey. Come on in.
Oh, there she is.
Mama, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Your child rearing problems are over. This here's Becca.
How are you guys doing? Now, where is the little sugar bug?
I believe the sugar bug went that way.
Yeah, I think so.
Here he comes now.
Hey, Pete Man. My name is Becca. How would you like to look for some buried treasure?
Buried treasure?
Uh-huh. You know what? This whole place is famous for all its pirate booty. Oh, that's pirate talk for loot, not your hiney. Hey, do you know who Pegleg Pete is? He's one of your ancestors. And you know what? He buried all sorts of gold doubloons and pieces of eight right all over this place. You want to go look? Okay, let's go. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, praise the Lord and pass the pirate treasure and we'll all go free. She's the answer to a mother's prayer.
I was just, did you get the test results?
Right here.
I have a feeling the summer is going to be full of surprises.